Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and talk about this last part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. This was part 4. I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and just be honest. This really could have been a 60-minute special between Andy and Erica Jane Girardi, because quiet as it's kept, no tea, no shade. The other heifers, they didn't need to be there. Crystal, Dorette, Lisa, Kyle, Kathy, Sutton, and Garcelle. Yes, they all could have stayed home. Like, in real life, to me, I felt like this was a great season. I just wish that the reunion, this 4-part reunion, that could have been a 60-minute special, maybe even a Zoom call. Hello? Girl, probably even an email. Can you answer these questions? Okay. I just wish that the reunion would have lived up to my expectations. I was disappointed. I was just like, I really just got into the other franchises. And when I say other franchises, the white girls, I've been on Atlanta, I've been on Potomac. I've always, peeked my head in here and there. I always knew about the other franchises, but I never really just sat down and watched it in entire season. So I can't speak for the other girls. But baby, this wouldn't have went on. All this mess that was going on with Erica Jane and that man of hers, that wouldn't have went on in Atlanta. Baby, that reunion would have been on fire. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Portia being married to Simon, and then out the blue we find out Simon is a scammer? And you really think that Portia about to go to that reunion and have Kenya? Girl, Kenya, hello? Cynthia, who? Nene, who else? Candy, I'll sit there and not ask no questions. Baby, they would have needed a 7-part reunion if that happened down in Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Atlanta. So I'm just I was just disappointed, girl, why, what's going on? Why are y'all wasting my time? Let's just get into it. Okay. Crystal asks, where's your anger? Girl, we're pretty much going over everything I guess that's what the reunion is anyways. Crystal asks, where's your anger towards him? Of course, Erica kind of gets snappy. Am I angry enough now? I just think that, and I think that some of us have been saying this for the longest. I don't understand Erica, because if man or not, husband or not, wife or whatever, if all of these things are happening to you, sweetie, and maybe it's just me, and maybe it's Crystal and some of y'all, baby, husband or not, baby, I will be cursing his tail out every time somebody asks me about these lawsuits. But the simple fact that she's more in protection mode for him, that I think that's part of the reason also people are like, girl, they talked about how they can never really ask her questions because when they do, she bites their heads off. Don't get it twisted. Like Andy said, I would be furious if these things were happening to me. And I think anybody would, right? But I also think that maybe she don't consider these hoes her friends. Maybe she don't look at Sutton, Crystal, and Garcelle as her friends, right? But quiet as it's kept, the people who you need to be side-eyeing are your homegirls that's sitting beside you, right? The ones sitting on the other side of Andy. Them the heifers that you need to be side-eyeing and asking some questions to. Because just like whoever asked that question about them being quiet, they said Crystal was quiet too. The other three are not, baby, you can't trust them. Anyways, she brought up Kyle, PK, Mauricio, and Dorit when they had the dinner, and basically how they laughed at her. Girl, because the story sounds crazy. They talk about hearing the same rumors about what's his face, Tom, not being, I guess having financial problems. I think like in 2020, I think the person was Bethany from New York, Real Housewives of New York. The mascara, I don't know. This is what it comes down to for me, y'all. I don't know why every time I talk about Potomac, Beverly Hills, I want to lean across the couch. Let me get my cocktail. Hold on. Got my booty in the air. Put your booty in the air. Come on, put your booty in the air. Yes, now tune it up. Now stop. Yeah. Whew. Oh, let me get my coaster. Oh, girl. Okay. So anyways, this is what I think about this situation. I think that did I tell you I'm giving my pillows away? Got all the too many pillows, too many different pillows. I got pillows all. I'm giving them to my sister. I just want some plain pillows like this. Just plain pillows, no designs, just solid colors. I might keep this one and just order. I want some, I don't know, girl. I'm giving these to my sister. They'll go better in her home. But anyways, so this is what I think. I think that Erica did not know what Tom was doing. But I think that Erica knew Tom was up to something. And I think that Erica chose to turn her head and look the other way. He ain't told me nothing. I ain't asking no questions. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna make sure, as long as this American Express keeps swiping, then baby, we good to go. And I think that once Erica found out that the shit was about to hit the fan, Erica got her shit, she stole a couple of champagne glasses, and she ran for the hills, okay? Now the bitch wanted to try to convince us that she didn't really hear about it, and didn't she say she didn't really know about the lawsuits or what was about to happen? She just basically decided that she wanted to end the marriage, even though, girl. So that does make Erica a liar in my books. I think she knew. But I don't know. I don't think she knew what Tom was doing. The details, but I think she knew something in the water wasn't clean, right? I was talking to my friend. We went out for lunch when we were in LA. We went to some place called, what's it called? Bossa Nova? It's like a Brazilian place. It's actually kind of good. You know, it was actually good. I fucked it up. Let me stop lying. I fucked it up. I fucked it up, buddy. But anyways, and we were talking about it, and I told him, and I was telling y'all about to get mad, because he was like, I'm surprised you even saying that. I was like, girl, I know, right? I think I'm back on what I said before. Let me just listen to me and listen to me good, y'all. Okay? If Erica did not know what Tom was doing, if Erica had no idea about what Tom Girardi was doing, let's just say she really is innocent and really did not know, I don't think that Erica should be responsible for paying back that money. because she made a comment tonight also that also made me agree with her in this part. If she did not know, are you going to come for everybody else that got some of the money? Are you going to come for the people that Tom paid, whether it was, you know, the other lawyers at the firm, the secretaries, right? Are you going to come for everybody who got a piece of the money? I don't think that Erica should be responsible. I understand that there are burn victims involved and widows and orphans and all that stuff is horrible, right? But I don't think that you should hold someone, like if you gave me a present, if you gave me a gift, if you gave me money or something like that, and I spend it, then all of a sudden you come back and they say, well, girl, you know the money that so-and-so gave you was stolen, you got to pay it back, I ain't got the money no more. Girl, how you going to hold me responsible for something that I didn't even fucking know? I don't think that's right. And I'm saying if she did not know. Now, if she knew about it, then girl, I don't know what, girl, that's up to you and them white people at the courthouse. But I don't think that she should be responsible if she didn't know about this. I just don't. I just don't. She has spoken to Tom to make sure he was okay. I mean, I get it. Like, at the end of the day, she was married to that man for, what, over 2 decades, almost 3 decades, something like that. So I get that. Even the dumbest heifers, you know, they still go back to their man, check on their man. I just want to know, is he okay? You know, you got women out there who have been in domestic violence relationships and still want to make sure their man okay. Sorry. When she got mad at Garcelle, Erica, shut up. Because at the end of the day, regardless if the cameras were down or not, you were still might, right? It would be different if you had a conversation with Garcelle on the phone and y'all was not shooting that day or at that time and she came and told the group. That would be completely different, and I would kind of understand where Erica was coming from. Like, bitch, I had a private conversation with you that was really outside of the show and you went running your mouth to the girls, right? Girl, you were might. Period. In the conversation. She says that it wasn't $20 million, girl. I don't know, girl. You know, I will say this much. When you think about it, and I also had a conversation with my friend Jay. Some of y'all don't know who Jay is. And I was telling him that when you think about it, just listen to what I'm about to say. One thing I've realized is that rich people live a completely different lifestyle than the poor people and the regular people, right? They live completely different lifestyles. So I was telling him that for me, when I think about it, like, for example, the $40,000 a month on Glam. That sounds like a lot, but if you break it down, it's really not a lot. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know nothing about what Erica got or who on her payroll, but let's just say Erica has a few makeup artists and, you know, they're just, she has one makeup artist that just does, well, I don't think she has that because they said that. I think she has different makeup artists. But let's say she just has one person who is her own personal wardrobe stylist, right? And say she pays that person $10,000 a month just to be her own personal wardrobe stylist. That's what, $120,000 a year. So you got $10,000 going to this one person, so you got $30,000 left. All I'm saying is depending on who worked for Erica and depending on how much she paid them, that $40,000 is really not a lot. It will make sense to me that a wardrobe stylist or even a personal makeup artist for a rich white woman in Beverly Hills makes 6 figures a year. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, again, I don't know how many people EJ got on her payroll, how many people, if she even has her own personal stylist, I don't know. But if she did, I could see how it could be $40,000 a month. Because basically those are your employees. And you see what I'm saying? And then when you think about when she talks about the $14 million, I guess American Express card over 12 years. I mean, when you think about it that way, it's really not a lot either. Girl, like she said, girl, That's $2 million a year for our lifestyle. And you see, did nobody say, girl, no, it's not. Because, girl, you got Miss Thing Crystal at the end of the couch with a $100,000 Birkin bag that's this big. Hello? So all I'm saying is, I still don't know what's going on with the $20 million. But when you think about how the money was probably spent, I could see $2 million being spent a year in their lifestyle. I could see it. I could see how it could be $40,000 a month for glam, because you have X amount of people that you employ. I could see it. Like, even if she had only 4 people on her glam squad, that's $40,000 a month. That's $10,000 for each person a month. I could see again how somebody could make $10,000 a month working for the rich white woman in Beverly Hills. I could see it. Anyways, I thought it was funny when Kathy was over there putting on lip gloss. Like, girl, I'm ready to go. Sutton, it sounded like Sutton lied. Did the heifer lie or not? Because they started talking about the rumor that Sutton brought to the show, I guess about the lawyer leaving the firm like 10 years ago. Erica asks for the person's name. Sutton says that she doesn't know the person's name. Erica basically kind of starts yelling like, girl, let me know because it can help me out. And she was like, okay, I will. Bitch, I thought you just said you didn't know the person's name. See, all y'all hoes be lying quiet as a kept. Really and truly, to me, this reunion was a waste of fucking time. They should have went harder on Erica. No, I mean, they should have went harder on Sutton and Crystal. That was a big part of this season at the beginning of the season. They should have made it uncomfortable for Sutton and Crystal. We talking about this shit. Sutton, Crystal, you shut up. Talking about lying is a strong... Did y'all hear? I know that helper said when they were talking about the word lying, how that's a strong word. Crystal at the end of the couch talking about that's a strong word. Bitch, you shut up, because you the same one who didn't even want to take back the word violate, even though you didn't use the word in the incorrect way. It's still the same thing, girl. Anyways, Erica, when she threatened Sutton, bitch, baby, baby, Sutton went and hired security, y'all. Baby, Sutton went. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Do y'all think that was seen too much? Do y'all think that was seen too much? Do y'all think that Sutton was doing the absolute most with hiring the security? Sutton said that, girl, is this Mob Wives? Girl, are we watching, some of y'all don't know about Mob Wives. Are we watching Mob Wives, girl? I don't know, girl. I just thought it was like, girl, I don't know. You know, Sutton did say that Erica threatened her family. Said, I'm coming after you and your family. I don't think Sutton is lying. I don't think Erica ever really said that Sutton was lying. Erica said that she meant, when she said, I'm coming for you, she meant that, girl, let me tell all the girls something, girl. And this is now, Erica was spitting real tea when she said this. Whenever you basically on reality TV, everybody has their season, right? Everybody have their season where they go through shit. And we know that to be the truth. Everybody has a season. I don't know if them hoes go digging up dirt on the girls or what, but everybody has their season where it's, okay, girl. So Erica's whole thing was, I was saying that when it's your turn, when it's your season to go through some shit, bitch, I'm coming for you. That's what she said she meant. But everybody else was like, girl, that's not how we took it. I don't think that's how I took it either. That's not how I took it either. I don't know if I took it as though, girl, Sutton needs to go get security, but I wasn't thinking in the aspect of, girl, when it's your time on the show, you're going to get what's coming to you. You know, basically, I'm gonna make your life a living hell when it's your turn on the show. Lisa, girl, some of y'all said that y'all don't like Lisa. I probably think I can understand why now, because, girl, Miss Lisa, from what it sounds like, Miss Lisa is a fucking handful, honey. Miss Lisa done went after Denise, which was her friend. She done went after Kim and her, you know, alcoholism. Said that Miss Thing was... It's not funny. It's not funny. Girl, Miss Lisa said that Kim was, what, a day away from dying? I said, girl, what's up? She went after Yolanda, Elisa Vanderpump. You know, Erica, I think, thinks that she deserves a cookie because she decided to show up to the reunion, right? Erica, you didn't have it basically said, don't compare my situation to Lisa Vanderpump's because I showed up. You showed up because you ain't have no choice, but you ain't got no money. Well, you ain't got that man money no more. Well, you ain't got the people money that your man stole. You ain't got that, y'all ain't got that money no more because he done spent it all and gave it away to the other people. So, girl, you didn't have no choice but to show up. Girl, Lisa got a whole fucking swans and shit in front of her house. Lisa don't need this show. She probably wanted the exposure. She probably wanted a little bit of fame. But girl, she didn't need that coin. Okay? Now, you showed up because you need the coin. Okay? So that's the difference between you and Miss Lisa Vanderpump. Now, I ain't been too much into Beverly Hills, but I know who the fuck LBP is, bitch. Okay? I know that bitch gotta live on a whole fucking farm with all types of lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. And swans and birds and shit. Anyways, child. Girl, did y'all see when Erica was talking and Kathy said allegedly? You see, she ain't said shit to Kathy. Now, when Sutton and Garcelle was over there whispering, what did you just say? So you heard Garcelle on the other end of the couch. But you ain't heard Kathy say allegedly. When I tell you, bitch, Kathy is in charge of the motherfucking girls and all them hoes. I think the only person that might not be scared of Kathy and don't give a fuck about Kathy and that ranking shit in Beverly Hills is Garcelle. Okay? I think everybody else, no. Garcelle, no, baby. I was somebody before these cameras. I'm going to be somebody went out of town to lead the show. Y'all other hoes, y'all just got put on. Okay? Anyways, that's it, y'all. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to watch. What do I need to watch? I don't think I'm reviewing Insecure. I think Insecure is one of those shows where I just want to watch and be entertained. I don't think that I have it in me to try and review the show. And I think if I did review Insecure, girl, the reviews would probably be like 6 or 7 minutes long. Anyways, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.